So I done bought another new car, y'all. Well, it's not exactly new, but it's new to me and you. So let's go check it out. Your boy first Lexus. This thing is pretty damn mint. It is an 03 Lexus LS430. I love the fact that it's black, but I also hate the fact that it's black because I washed this thing yesterday. Yesterday, y'all. And it's dusty, but it's okay. It's still clean. Let's check out the inside. I got my beautiful girlfriend right here. It's one of my favorite things about this car. You put the key in. Steering wheel adjusts. Cold start, quiet as hell. Can't even tell it's cold. But if you straight pipe these things, they're an absolute monster. Interior is mint in here. I'll show you guys some of the cool features right now. I gotta redo the startup just because I didn't have it in the proper wide angle. Look at that steering wheel, bro. Adjust back to where you had it set at. I'll show you guys some cool features this thing has. Aside from the wood grain trim throughout the car, you got heated and cooled front seats. And you got a little stash spot here. It's a little outdated, but 6 CD changer if you're into that. Cassette deck for the old heads. Nice and simple dash. No lights on it other than the seat belt. This thing gets pretty decent gas mileage considering it's a 4.3 liter V8 with 300 horsepower. One of my favorite features about the interior is this infotainment center, for one, because you push one button and you're right where you need to be. It also has navigation. Want to put in your destination, it's pretty simple. You can add points of interest on the map. That's awesome. These defrosters work faster than any defrosters of any car that I've had. And they not only do the rear window, but also your side mirrors, in case you live somewhere where it's like kind of snowy or very, very cold. But my absolute favorite thing about this cluster is not only do you have really, really good AC that blows chips like most Lexus Toyota brand vehicles do, but lower this temp. Of course, dual zone climate control. But check this out. Don't mind the little scratches here. It's a 2003. But this right here, oscillating vents. This is so that if your cabin is hot, like mine is right now, you hit that, and it's to circulate the air around so that it cools the cabin off faster. That's pretty damn player. I see why all the drug dealers in the 90s and in the 80s really wanted a Lexus. These things have all the creature comforts you could possibly want. These seats are mint, very well taken care of. Has an incredible sunroof that I like to put on tilt to make it into a race car. Yeah, you can even adjust this guy right here if you're tall. It has 3 different seat settings. I like my seats all the way to the back. Don't be looking right here, you freak nasty little pervs. But yeah, you can have that seat sitting exactly how you need it. And man, this car is super quiet. Super quiet. Like, it's warm now, but it sounds the same as it did when it was cold started. It's very quiet in this cabin. You can barely hear any road noise. Let's go to somewhere where I can show you guys the full extent of this car. Oh yeah, and it has parking assist. Now, I'm not really close to anything other than those bushes right there, but it'll let you know that you're close to something. Pretty cool, pretty damn cool. I was gonna get a backup camera installed, but seeing as all the parking sensors work, I have no need to. This thing is pretty torquey. So Lexus got pretty much everything right with this car. The only thing that I'll say that I wish I had in this car is the massaging seats that I believe you get in the ultra luxury version. But I mean, you don't really need it. These seats hug you and are as comfortable as you could possibly need them to be. One thing that's very understated is the smoothness of the steering. When you turn this car, it just goes. Look at that. Look at how smooth and luxurious that is. It's a big changeover from the cars I normally drive. You guys know I have a fully built drift car, 350Z. That's what you probably know and follow me for. And I have a huge diesel truck. I have a 67 El Camino and a couple other things. But nothing quite drives like this Lexus. This has been my daily driver, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It is freezing cold in here now because of that AC I turned on, what 2 minutes ago. The brakes on this thing are outstanding. The acceleration's pretty good, considering it's almost 4,000 pounds and a full-size sedan. Let's give it a second here. She scoots. It's not really much more else you could ask for out of a car. Oh, and another favorite factor of mine with this thing is when the blinker's on, barely even makes any noise. So it's not even annoying. Some cars are extremely loud, really want you to know that your blinker's on. This car is luxury, so it's refined. You're supposed to already know that your blinker's on and not be like homegirl with the broken down Hellcat Altima that just leaves her blinker on pointing right when she's making left-hand lane changes. Another thing is, my seatbelt's still not on. Don't tell the police. But you ain't heard not one seatbelt ding. This thing's pretty lit. All right, so we just reached our destination. Let's check this thing out. Let's start with the interior. Don't mind the mess right there. Pretty fucking perfect, if I do say so myself. Considering this is what, a 20-something-year-old car. I do have to get this little guy fixed, but that shouldn't be nothing more than a clip. I need to vacuum. But yeah, man, player ass interior for a daily commuter. Trunk space, massive. Well, you can fit a couple bodies, but I mean, a lot of suitcases back here. Came with the Lexus first aid kit right here. I know y'all ain't never seen this one. Pop this guy open. This is your toolkit with unopened, authentic Panasonic batteries from the motherland. Well, not that one, that motherland. From Japan. Very clean, very meticulous, very demure. I'm sure the spares in here as well. Brand new full-size spare with all the tools. This car, I got it off of a Pakistani kid and his father, who also happens to be in real estate. It's even right here. I think this is access so you could adjust the brake lamps, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this thing is player, bro. I gotta get that trim piece right there. That's nothing major. Came with some Michelin Pilot Sports. This thing was really loved, man. Let's check out under the hood. If you know anything about Lexuses, you know about this motor. This is the 3UZ, the predecessor to the million-mile Lexus 1UZ, made to be extraordinarily smooth, powerful, and outrageously reliable. This thing is on right now, and it's no funky noises, not a whole lot of movement. It's been very well serviced and maintained. I mean, the thing that Lexus did when they were marketing these things, they would put a pyramid of champagne glasses on top of the motor and start the car, and the glasses wouldn't move, wouldn't budge, nothing. Love it. This thing has been outstanding to me. I've been driving it everywhere. Hasn't given me any issues, any hiccups, any funky noises, anything really. Look how much seat adjustment you have right here. Cars of today ain't even doing that, bro. And this is 2003. This is so luxurious, so comfortable. Oh, and these seat heaters heat up faster than any other heated seat I've been in, bro. And the seat coolers, if you got that swamp butt, like if you just came from the gym or something and you're leaving that streak in the middle, when you get up, that heats that seat cooler. We'll stop all of that. Mine has 216K miles, drives like it's factory showroom new. I'm loving it, man. This is the new daily for now. You know, I'm still saving up to buy a property, so that's why I'm not just going out and getting an M3 or getting something where I'm gonna have a big note. Just needed something to get around in, a little business daily commuter. And this does that and then some. It's about $80 to fill up from butt naked empty. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else there is to review about these things. I'm not a super big spec guy. Oh, it has dual overhead variable valving timing with the I don't know all that. I ain't even gonna try and bore you with all that. I just know this bitch work, it get up, and it gets to where you need it to, right when you need it to. It does everything. Oh, and it has one of the best U-turn turning radiuses of any full-size sedan in its class. Matter of fact, let's see. You see where we're at right now. Nobody coming. Go ahead and turn. Made it no problem. That would have been a 5-point turn if I was in the truck. Yeah, man. This is one of my new favorite cars, actually. Like, I would sleep on these things. I didn't really even know about them. I was looking into getting a GS300, and then my boy was like, "Oh, look into the LS." I was looking into the LS430, which again has the 1UZ, which is 30 less horsepower, but still same mechanics, same level of refinement by Lexus. The LS430 was their initial flagship model, but it was superseded by the LS430, and after owning one, I see why. This is the everyday man or the businessman's everyday car. It's outstanding. It is very safe, very good braking, actually. My girl and I were heading to an event. There was this long swooping overpass that we had to get around in order to get onto from one freeway to another. We were driving hella fast because we were late. It was doing, let's just say, the speed limit. And then out of nowhere, the cars all in front of us slammed on their brakes. And in a 2003, that might be a little sketchy when you're already doing the speed limit. But this thing, it didn't shake at the wheel, didn't start to feel like the brakes were locking or anything. I hit the brake and it broke in a good way. It started to stop the car as composed as it's supposed to, and it did everything I needed it to. And did I mention how smooth the steering is? Like, this is the quintessential car, in my opinion. Like, it just does. It just does. Like, look how fast we got to where we was going. I love this car, man. And I hope you guys at least like this video. If you did like this video, make sure you like this video. Leave a like. And share it. Send it to a couple friends. Convince them to get an LS430. It's the perfect daily. I would rather drive this than a Honda Accord. I'd rather drive this than a G8, like every young black man drives right now. It has a great sound system. I forgot to mention that. Great sound system in here. What else, dude? Like, I feel like I'm forgetting so much. Cruise control. The parking sensors are the shit. Like, I was dead set on getting a subwoofer in here and getting a backup camera, because I love having a backup camera. It's nothing like having that precision when you park. But this parking sensor system is so accurate that I don't need one. I don't even want one anymore. I'm gonna save myself $150 and not buy that shit, because this car is just it's great. It's awesome, man. And it's luxury. Like, who doesn't want to sit in a Lexus? You feel me? And it's not your granny's Lexus, that RX 330 or whatever the fuck, the SUV. It's not that. This still has some power to it. And if you straight pipe these things, they sound like American Muscle. American Muscle. There was one guy I'm looking at on YouTube yesterday. He actually 6-speed swapped his. I believe he used the AR5 transmission. It's out of the Solara, something like that. But yeah, you can modify these. The guy drifts his. Mine looks a little old manish, but I swear to you, if I put some coils or some bags on this thing, it would look VIP. It would look like a Yakuza car. It already does, in my opinion. But with this ride height, I just have the comfort of going over speed bumps, potholes, whatever the fuck, and not really caring. So, I mean, it doesn't really get much better than this for the price. This car cost me less than $5,000. And it's worth every penny, man. It's peace of mind, it's security, it's safety, it's luxury, it's comfort, it's power, and it's player. Like, come on. So yeah, y'all, thank you again for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.